tonight we're going to do something we've never done before. We gave this a lot of thought and felt that it's time to finally do it. You see, there are many viewers out there who watch Bizarre in the privacy of their own homes, and a good many of them watch the show in bed. And there are a number of you who are totally naked when you see us. And there are hundreds and thousands more nudist camps and motels who also aren't wearing any clothes. So, as a special public service for the next few minutes, Bizarre would like to interpret the show for the naked. Okay, I've got to tell you this great joke I heard this morning.
I've got to tell you this great joke I heard this morning.
A Jewish woman said to her husband...
A Jewish woman said to her husband...
I have some good news, I have some bad news about our son.
I have some good news and I have some bad news about our son.
The man said,
Give me the bad news first.
The man said, Give me the bad news first.
Our son has become a homosexual.
Our son has become a homosexual.
And the man said,
What's the good news?
He's going with a rich doctor.
Hey, that's my joke, huh? Okay, joke's over. Let's get rid of the unimportant part of this bit.
We have a great show for you tonight, so stay with us whether you're naked or not.
Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Bizarre, John Biner.
How many of you seen Bizarre before? Okay, we don't have to watch. Let's all go home.
Here you are. Here's the apartment we advertised in the newspaper.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Boy, this is more than we ever dreamed of.
Well, that's nothing. Follow me. Wait till I get in front of you. As you can see, there are 3 large bedrooms there, Merlin. 3 large bedrooms down there, the master suite, 2 others that are just perfect for children.
You mean you don't mind children living here?
If you don't. We don't mind if you have pets either.
No kidding.
That's right.
That means we can keep Prince.
You got a pet, Prince?
Yes, we got a pet Prince.
Smoke him if you got him. Here, let me show you the kitchen. Just here. Whoop-cha! You kids are having fun, aren't you?
This is
Knock it off! I'm going to show you the kitchen.
Okay.
Ready for this one? Not enough. As you can see, you got a country French with complete built-ins. There's a breakfast nook down there in the corner. You can see a washer and dryer.
I can't believe this. You mean to tell me this entire apartment is furnished?
That's right.
Well, how about the utilities?
The utilities are free.
Free?
Oh, look at this view, honey.
Isn't that a beauty?
Oh, wow. That's magnificent.
But the rate you advertise is so cheap.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, but, what about all these mounds you have here in the living room?
Those are burial plots. As you know, with the land shortage and all that stuff in the apartment, we have these things right here. Indoor cemetery.
Indoor cemeteries? Now, that's ridiculous.
Oh, that's not so bad. We only have a few here, and the relatives are only allowed to visit once a month.
Maybe I'm going to be sick. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to report you to the Board of Health. Come on.
God, get out! Where the hell else what's he gonna find apartment for $60 a month?
Yeah, crazy old coot.
Yeah, what the hell are you? You know, $60 is too little for this place. The cost of living nowadays, by God, I'm gonna raise the rent to $80. $80 a month.
$80! I don't know about them. I wouldn't pay another dime for this place. How do you expect a person to rest in peace with people stepping over you all day long? Oh, and tell my relatives I'll be leaving a forwarding address as soon as I find a new place to be buried.
Okay! You're making a grave mistake!
You're dead wrong.
The trouble with these guys is they don't leave a deposit to clean. Catch me a few winks here. Nick, I think I'm going to sleep with my old girlfriend.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some sad news. We understand Super Dave Osborne, our great stunt artist, was preparing for today's stunt and moments ago suffered a serious injury. Mike Walden's at Margolis General Hospital in Highland Springs, California. Mike, can you tell us what happened and bring us up to date on Super Dave's condition?
Well, John, I can only tell you what I know as of this moment. Right now, Super Dave is in intensive care. The doctors are seeing if he's strong enough to withstand an operation. I can barely describe what happened because it was so horrifying, but I'll attempt to do my level best. You see, the stunt Super Dave is going to perform today was the most incredible stunt ever attempted by a human being. He had attached to his chest the strongest magnet in the world. He was going to free fall from an airplane and make contact with a bus that was going to be dropped from another airplane. The magnet was to be activated so as to pull the bus toward him in midair, and then Super Dave was going to climb into the bus. And when it hit the ground, he was going to drive off triumphantly. However, while still in the ground, the magnet went haywire. But fortunately, our cameras were rolling at that time, so I'm going to be able to show you what happened. Now, what you're about to see is Super Dave talking to his crew.
Okay, we'll open up with me walking along the bus. Wayne, do we get this shot in there?
Yes, sir, you got it.
Our hero, Super Dave. Okay, I'll walk slowly by this so we can see it. And then on my way from the bus to the chair here, I'll describe what I'm going to do tonight. With the magnet and the stunt and everything else. Jack, should I do most of it on this camera?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Now, what about you? Do you have me up there, John?
Looking good.
All right, great. All right, so then I'll come back here in the chair and the magnet will be put on me. Now, the one thing that we have to be sure of is this magnet is strong enough to pull the bus to me, because when you turn on the magnet, I'm going to be blindfolded. I'll have my thing down, and I'll jump out of the way. That's what the stunt is going to be. If the magnet is not strong enough to pull a bus, I'm just sitting here like a fool. And Super Dave is never a fool. Okay? You have a spoon? Okay. Well, this thing holds a spoon, but it's not going to pull a bus. You want to try it before the stunt?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, let's give it a little juice, and then we'll see it. Now, afterwards, what I want to do is, I'd like to have the press here, because I'd like a little press party, where I'll talk about my next stunt, and I'll explain why this is such a success. What is that buzzing sound I hear? Holy shit, my life is over.
Move the bus! Move the bus! Hurry up right here. You all right, Dave?
Yeah, I'm just fine. I feel great. What the hell happened with the magnet?
It worked.
Get me to a hospital quickly, will you? I'm in pain.
Call an ambulance. Get an ambulance.
Hurry up, guys. Come on.
Look at this bus.
Oh, my God. What a mess.
I'll get some water. Hey, dense.
Guys, I'm more important than the bus.
We better wash the bus.
Guys, why don't you use my kidneys to wash the bus? They're on the ground here next to my shoes. I need help here, okay? Well, I'll see you later. I'm going to take a little nap. Oh!
Well, there you've seen it. I just can't show any more of that footage. It's just too horrible. I can't show you any more at all. It certainly was not a pretty sight when that bus pulled away. But I can see that they're now bringing Super Dave in. Excuse me, Doctor. Doctor, just one question, please.
Oh, no.
Are you going to operate? Going to be able to?
Mike,
He's conscious.
we don't need
We're going
an
to try and
interview here,
remove
Mike. I'm
the
in a lot of
pieces
pain,
of the
okay?
magnet from his body
I have a
now.
magnet
Yes.
in my
You think we can
Mike.
talk to him for just a few
You don't
moments?
have to talk to me, Mike.
He's in
I'm
a lot of pain
here.
right now. You've got to be careful not to upset
God.
him, and don't touch him in any way. That's
Mike,
important.
just leave me alone.
Super Dave. Super Dave.
What is it? Oh, God. I'm in pain.
I know you are.
Oh, Mike.
I know you are,
such a
Super Dave. I know you're in
professional
pain. I just want you to know
I
that
can't
we all
believe it.
hope and pray that this operation
cares what you hope
is
and
a
pray?
great success.
I need the magnet taken
And that they
out of
get
the chest.
all of the pieces of the magnet out of your body. Doctor, tell me, just how long do you think the operation's going to
Well,
take?
we're going
cares
in
how
now.
long
It
the
should
operation
take-
Oh, my Get this off. Oh, God.
Okay, he's in pain.
I'm in pain. Okay?
Get him in.
Oh, God.
Well, John Biner, I'll stay here at the hospital, and hopefully we'll have some further details on Super Dave's condition before you leave the air tonight. This is a sad Mike Walden returning you to Bizarre.
What can I say, gentlemen? We're down 56-0 at halftime. Monday night game of the week, national television, and we stink up the place. We're so bad in the first half, the camera got a close-up of Wilson here playing with himself. Unfortunately, they're the only balls he's been able to hang on to all year. Things aren't bad enough. I heard an article just came out in one of the major sports magazines saying we have a cocaine problem. Well, gentlemen, let me tell you something. I have just met with our owners, and we're going to make the biggest trade in the history of pro football. We're trading you, Jablonski, you Lemon, you Dirt Railer, and you Handelman for some cash and someone who will turn this franchise around.
You mean we traded for a new quarterback?
No, we traded for a new dealer. We need some good, clean coke for a change. Now, if you don't want to be traded to, you better play a better second half.
Let's go.
Ed, you better let's go. Kirkman, I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, take the straws out of your nose before you kick off. Oh, snort the 50-yard line.
Well, Flannery, it's your big night. After 60 years, you're finally going to have your first conjugal visit. Your wife's here.
Oh, okay, send her in.
And, have a good time, Flannery. Come on in, Miss Flannery.
Hello, Harry.
Hello, Mabel.
Is that the only shirt you have?
Mabel, this is prison. It's not Fifth Avenue.
Well, the least you could have done was shine your shoes. You're still the same old slob.
Boy, will you get off my back, Mabel? I haven't seen you in 60 years.
Yeah, 60 years. Where did those 60 years go?
Mostly to your face. Why don't you sit down and relax? It's supposed to be a conjugal visit.
Well, you'd never know it. You didn't kiss me when I came in.
I would have, but I didn't want to get my lips all wrinkled.
Well, next year I'm planning to get a facelift, get a few of these wrinkles straightened out.
They straighten out all your wrinkles, you'd be 10 feet tall.
This may be the shortest conjugal visit on record.
Oh, yeah? Does this remind you of anything?
Sure, atheism.
Atheism?
You haven't got a prayer. Get your hand off my knee.
Why, they cut off your circulation? Look, Mabel, I can still turn you on.
Turn me on, you're lucky if you can find the switch.
Oh, yeah? I can do anything that Eddie I could do when I was 18.
That just goes to show you how pathetic you were at 18.
Mabel, have you looked in the mirror lately? You're no P. Isadora.
Well, I'm still in pretty good shape. The other night I went to a party, topless.
What happened? Your upper plate fall out?
I knew it was a mistake coming here. It was just a waste of time after 60 years.
Well, you're here. Let's take advantage of it. I'm horny.
Not so fast. How about a little foreplay first?
We just had it when I took my shirt off. Come on now, Mabel, let's do a little sparking.
How do you expect to get sparks when the flint is gone, huh?
You never give up with those zingers, do you, Mabel? May interest you to know that I had an erection this morning.
You did?
Yep, I sat straight up in bed. Come on, let's get it on. After 60 years, all I need's a little target practice.
Oh, what good is target practice when you just keep firing blanks?
We're not ready yet.
Sorry. Time's up, folks.
Well, not a moment too soon. So long, Harry.
So long, Mabel.
You know, Flannery, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Well, you were pardoned 35 years ago. Why didn't you go?
Well, would you want to see her more than once in 60 years?
We are to forego our normal good nights to check in with Mike Walden at the Margolis Hospital in Highland Springs to get an update on the condition of stuntman Super Dave Osborne.
Well, John, Dr. Clave just this moment has returned from the operating room. Doctor, how is Super Dave?
Well, we can thank God he was in the shape he was in. As you can see, we were able to remove most of the magnet. However, it took longer than we expected. All the tools kept sticking to his chest.
So, in other words, you are saying the operation is a success?
Almost a total success. We couldn't locate the rest of the magnet, but there's no more magnetic pull in his chest, and we think it'll work its way out of his system.
Congratulations. You're a fine man and a fine doctor. Hey, here comes Super Dave right now. Super Dave, how are you?
Well, Mike, I feel very weak. Super Dave doesn't like to admit that he's weak, but right now that's the way I feel. I just owe my thanks and gratitude to this man, Dr. Clave, for a brilliant job, and I want to apologize to him publicly for the names that I called him during the operation. Next time I will take that anesthetic.
Well, Super Dave, we're all thrilled and delighted that you're going to be okay, that one of these days they'll be able to get the rest of that magnet out of your body, and then you'll be able to go on and resume your great career.
Well, Mike, thank you for saying that, and I just want to assure my fans out there that the doctors have told me that 75% of the magnet was taken out of my body. They did a metal scan of my body and said there were no magnets in any vital organ areas, and the final 25% of the magnet in my body, wherever it is located in a position that will not affect me in my regular life or my stunt life. So very soon I hope to be jumping canyons and riding my motorcycle again and doing what I love to do.
It's great news. So this is Mike Walden with a semi-magneted Super Dave Osborne saying good night and returning you to Bazaar. I think we're off. Okay? Okay, we're off, yeah.
All right, Michael, thank you for coming here today.
Take care of yourself now. Need any help?
No, that's all right. I got a car in the parking lot.
All right.